Hello there guys, Wayne here from Luna's World. I hope you're doing well, and today we're going to be doing the ultimate test for my machine. As you guys know, or if you don't know, I have a 3080, which is considered now like it's a few generations old. It's still a decent card, but now the hardware is really increasing, especially for VR, and I've got here the Pimax Super. I'm using the microphone, which is why I'm holding it like this before we get into VR. So this thing is just one of the best headsets you can get. Super high resolution. You guys know all the details of it, but you know, I'll put a slide at the end so you can see all the details of this headset. It's super sharp. It's crazy sharp. It takes a beefy system to run it. We're currently on top of the hospital in London, right near London City Airport, not far. As you can see, in 2D mode, I'm getting 65 frames, which in itself is pretty amazing. Let me just show you my settings here. It goes to show like just how much like the actual software has been developing. So I'm in balance mode in DLSS. I could quite easily go to TAA mode. Let's go back. 50 frames, 51 frames. That's doable for me in 2D mode. Absolutely, there's no stuttering at all. You know, is it any clearer? Probably. Do I notice it like straight away? No. But things do matter when you're in VR, or so I thought. But anyway, let's go back to, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, these are my, this is my 2D settings, okay? So you can see here, oh, that's actually, yeah, that's normally what I run. Most of these are on medium, the ones down here, and then the two important ones that I have on ultra are volumetric clouds and texture resolution. I can sometimes bump this down without too much of an issue, but yeah, I can also turn ray trace shadows off if needed. But let's face it, let's go back in. Interesting, now I'm not getting 70 frames. But anyway, let's not worry too much. We're here to talk about VR. So these are my VR settings right now. So DLSS performance mode. I am using foveated rendering, and that's using the eye tracking, which is innate to this particular headset. So the video that you'll see will have blurry edges. It will only be sharp where my eyeballs are pointing to. So that obviously you don't notice that in the headset. So that's important to know, because maybe you'll be like, oh, but it looks so blurry on the screen. Well, that's why. I can bump this up. It's going to increase that area of sharpness, but I find 35 is a good balance between sharpness, like where my eyeballs are moving, and visual fidelity. I am using reprojection mode in depth, and then here are the settings for the VR. So again, pretty modest, mostly on medium. Volumetric and texture resolution are the only ones on high. I do bump this down to 8 times. I just find in the Crystal Super, it's sharp enough. I also have cockpit refresh rate on high, but the rest here are on low. So let's go back, let's jump into VR, and hopefully my GPU won't explode. Let's see. All right, just adjust my settings here. By the way, these D-Max, I think they're called D-Max. These are incredible. Yes, they're so good. All right, just got to change my seating position a little bit up. Okay, so what frames I'm getting? It looks like 40s, low 40s, which is insane. Right off the bat, the sharpness in this headset is mouth-wateringly good. Just Oh my god, it's pretty. I'm quite speechless. Don't worry, I'm not about to cry, because that would ruin my VR experience. But if I could, I probably would, because guys, it's insane. It's insane. Let's take off though. And is it a smooth experience? Am I going to enjoy it? I'm a stickler for smoothness. You guys know that. Oh my word. Just the sense of the sense of height. Holy cow. I am actually in a helicopter flying. It's insane. That's where we took off from. Oh my word. Alright, enough ogling at the pretty things. Let's push the stick forward and just see. Oh my god. This is actually insanely smooth. Insanely sharp. Holy crap. Okay, but let's get near the big shiny buildings. Get nearer to City Airport. In fact, we'll land there. Oh my word. It's definitely not stutter free. But this is really smooth. I can't see the FPS. You guys will be able to sort of decide for yourself. I'm not that bothered. Oh, someone did give me an amazing tip. Control T. Oh god, can't see. Control T. Get rid of that menu in VR. So thank you so much for that. Oh my word. I'm in absolute heaven here, guys. Just jaw-dropping. Absolutely jaw-freaking-dropping. This is London City. One of the most, if not the most, taxing places to fly. And yet, it's as smooth as anything. Crystal Super. So I am, let me just caveat that. I am running this at 80% resolution, not 100%. So that essentially means I'm not running this at the full potential, so it can go sharper than this. 80% is the sweet spot for me, which is, let me tell you, higher than the resolution in the Crystal Light, and definitely an improved experience. But we'll talk about that a bit later, because there are definite benefits to both. But this is the best VR experience I have had to date, without a shadow of a doubt. It's absolutely phenomenal. I can't stay. Holy crap, that was weird. Oh, ships. Just popping in there. It's a bit random. There's London City there. So let's go. Let's head in that direction. Now, my London City Airport looks pants. I think I need to. I don't know if I've got. I'm pretty sure I had the Orbex scenery update for this, but it doesn't look good. So I'm gonna have to reinstall it, or maybe buy another add-on for it. It's just not that impressive. There's no buildings. Anyway, right, here we are, low to the ground, flying over London City Airport. And it is smooth. I don't know what it looks like on the video. You'll definitely see like some blurriness because of the foveated rendering. But this is smooth. Oh my god. Would you look at that? Oh man, it is it is an amazing experience with a lower end GPU, guys. 3080. I do have a fairly okay CPU, 12700. Again, not the latest technology by any stretch. I think we're up to the 1400 series now. But let me tell you, this experience is delicious. Can't think of another word to describe it. Right, let's set her down here. Textures on the ground are insane. All right, so I tell you, when I fly in this headset, I get such an adrenaline rush. I'm actually like, I don't know, it's a weird experience. It's not just a mind brain experience, it's actually a full body experience, just because of how sharp it is. So I guess the takeaway, right, we're flying in one of the most demanding areas. I don't have a decent GPU by today's standards. Does it run? Yes. Does it run well? Yes. Are there stutters? There's a few. Is it sharp enough in here for me to run at those settings that I showed you and have an amazing time? My God, absolutely yes. It is so crystal. I know why they've named it the crystal now, but it is so sharp in here. I can, it's just, it's mind-blowing. It really is. And to get this level of performance, what's my FPS? 44, stable, like sitting on the tarmac. I don't know what it was when we were flying around. I'm sure it was jumping around. But a 3080, not even a TI, just a 3080. I think I've got 10 gig of VRAM, not the 12 gig version. And it runs beautifully. So anyway, here's my final thoughts of my first impressions. I've not had this headset long, and the same with the Crystal Light. But what I know straight away from using them both back to back and comparing them, if you're on a budget, I know this is going to sound obvious. If you're on a budget and you want an incredible VR experience that is going to surpass that of the MetaQuest 3, the HP Reverb G2, and some others, you know, the Crystal Light is an amazing headset for the price. I think it's $799, and then there's a promotion on right now. More details at the end. We're coming towards the end of this video, guys, don't worry. I'm going to go and do some more flying, but there's a huge benefit of this headset. And yes, it's sharper, but you know what comes with that is it's going to take more computing power. It just depends on how you see the future. For me, as a VR enthusiast, VR is not going away. There are new headsets coming out all the time. So if you have the budget, I would say that this is a solid investment for VR because of the interchangeability of the optical engine. The visuals can be updated, the lenses can be updated. So that is a huge kind of future-proof plus for me in this headset. This is going to ensure that in 3 to 4 years time, you're probably still going to be using this headset. So if you factor in the cost and think about, you know, how many years you're going to use this thing, I think it's cheap for what you get. Especially now with the promotion, you get these amazing speakers for free. There is some discount as well. I'll put the link in the description. It is an affiliate link, so you will be helping out me and the channel, and I really do appreciate that. To some, this is the most amazing VR experience I've ever had in a simulator, full stop. The sharpness is just like nothing else. It's comfortable. I don't even have the extra head strap, which I do have. I haven't installed it. It doesn't feel heavy. It's more comfortable than the Crystal Light. The build quality is better. It feels more solid, but you would expect that. You're paying more for it. I think if you've got the money, and you want to invest and you're thinking about the future, this is the way to go. If you want a quick fix that's going to be super sharp, don't get me wrong, the crystal light is really amazing too. I was blown away when I first went into that. This is a level up. This is just insane. It can run on a lower end graphics card, a 3080. That's all I can comment about. I don't know about a 3070 Ti. I don't know about a 3060. I imagine probably that's not going to be a goer for you without dipping this down to like 50% resolution, and in that case you might as well just go for the crystal light, I guess. But factor in the fact that this is going to grow with you in the future. You don't have to get the latest equipment to run this now. Obviously, the more money you throw at your GPU, the better. VR is all about the GPU grunt. Yes, the CPU matters, but it's mostly GPU power. A 3080 does the job. It really does, and it does it quite well. Do I still want to upgrade my GPU? Yeah, of course. I want a 5090 Ti. Does that even exist? The 5090. That's the ultimate. I don't have to buy it now though. And yeah, let's see where this goes. My first impressions are, holy damn, this is a ridiculous experience. If you see any blurring around the edges, that's the foveated rendering. I'm not seeing that in the headset. Everything is ridiculously sharp. I'm also recording, don't forget that. So stopping the recording, I get about 5 to 6 FPS more. That's probably going to take me above 45 frames. I could lock this at half the refresh rate, probably get even more smoother experience. I haven't messed around with that. This is pretty much out the box. The only things that I've changed are the native resolution in Pimax Play and the settings that you've seen in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Anyway, I'm talking way too much. Now's the time to buy this. The link is in the description. I'll pin the comment taking you to where you can get this at a discount price. It is an affiliate link. I will benefit from it. I'm not paid to say anything nice about this headset. What you've seen is my first impressions. Holy smoke, if you've got the money, get it now. You won't regret it, even with a 3080. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you in the skies. I'm going to go and fly around London City. Going to go to Heathrow, see if my GPU blows up. If it does, I'll let you know. But I'm quite confident it's going to be smooth sailing. Take care, guys. Adios. See you in the next one.